to say something on that?
Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us today for Breathe In, Speak Out Montgomery. I do want to say we are broadcasting the session live on Facebook Live. If you do not want your video shared, please turn off your camera. That only pertains to those of you on Zoom. We want to welcome you again to Breathe In, Speak Out, a Choose Montgomery fundraiser today. And in a few minutes, I'm going to turn you over to our wonderful co-hosts, and we are grateful for Willow Street Yoga. I just wanted to tell you a little bit about Choose Respect Montgomery. Choose Respect Montgomery's mission is to promote respect in dating relationships and to raise community awareness about the prevalence of teen dating violence. All of the funds raised by Breathe In, Speak Out will go directly to Choose Respect Montgomery programming this year. You can go to our website at tinyurl.com/breathe in speak out, and you'll be shown this website where you can make donations to any family or friends who are participating to do send salutations for this event. Again, all proceeds will be given to Choose Respect Montgomery for their initiatives to help middle school and high school students with dating violence prevention and awareness. I would also like to invite you to the rest of our events during October's Domestic Violence Awareness Month. We are going to be doing yoga again tomorrow, October 9th at 11 a.m. We will be having a webinar on domestic violence and bystander intervention on October 12th. On October 20th, we'll be talking about domestic violence red flags, specifically strangulation and other dangerous behavior. And on October 27th, we invite you to a panel of domestic violence survivors to listen to their stories and to talk about how they overcame these traumatic events. All of these will be available on Facebook Live. I am now going to turn it over to our wonderful co-hosts at Willow Street Yoga, Cheryl and the rest of the members who will be participating this year. Thank you.
Thank you, Smita. Thank you so much. And welcome everybody to the beautiful Willow Street Yoga. We are delighted to be here, delighted to be part of the family of Willow Street, who is helping us to raise funds for Choose Respect. It's a topic that's really scary, teen dating violence. 1 in 10 Maryland students have been affected by teen dating violence. The numbers are staggering. Around the country, 1.5 million kids have been affected. And the other piece of it is last year in Maryland alone, 41 people lost their lives because of domestic abuse. Now, that's not just students, it's also adults, but it's a number that should actually be 0. We are raising money through Breathe In, Speak Out to fund the Choose Respect Initiative 2022. And for those of you familiar with Choose Respect, you know that we have our big conference, we have Respect Fest, we have programs in the schools, and we really have seen the impact on young people throughout Montgomery County. You're going to be doing sun salutations today. We suggest 108. Does it have to be 108? Nah. You can do as many as you want. We're going to be doing a video of what we practiced today, and you'll be able to access that on the Choose Respect site and able to fund the Choose Respect Initiative for 2022, or also if you want to ask your friends and family to make a donation. Those donations can be anywhere from $10 to $108. And if you want to, people can fund one sun salutation for you or all 108, or just give a contribution. Either way, we are very, very grateful. In a minute, we're going to start. We are going to be led by Joe Miller, who is the head, the owner of Willow Street Yoga. And we are also joined by our practitioners, Tondaleo Royster. You can wave. Tondaleo is a member of the Domestic Violence Coordinating Committee of Montgomery County. Jeanette Hayslip is one of the wonderful, wonderful staff members here at Willow Street. And Allison Bennett is a student who is part of Choose Respect. They are going to be demoing the sun salutations. Jeanette is going to show how to do them seated if you want to do them seated. We're going to do as many as we can today to give you an idea of what it's like. And you can always get in touch with me or Smita if you want more information. So I'm going to turn it over to Joe Miller, and we're going to start our sun salutations. Joe.
Hey, thanks, Cheryl. We're really happy to be a part of this Choose Respect event. And, you know, it's really cool to, sun salute is a great practice. Surya, the sun, Surya Namaskar, is the energy of change. It's really that, that energy behind putting our voice out there and speaking up. But as we're going to cultivate that, and it can be great to give ourselves a challenge to give something more meaning and to raise money for a really good cause as we grow and increase consciousness together. But the thing to keep in mind as we're giving ourselves this physical challenge, that choosing respect is going to start right here with ourselves. And we're going to keep it going pretty smooth and steady here. But at any point, you just give yourself permission to take child's pose, to cool down. The idea is to give yourself the whole weekend to cover these sun salutes, right? So stand on up and take a good connection to the earth. Spread your toes. What are those qualities that really encourage us to use this fire in a productive way? First piece is just taking a breath into the bigger experience. And you're choosing to do it right now in this choice to give beyond your own self-interest. The big idea in yoga is we are all in this together. Take a breath into that bigger experience of life. That choice to give and support that brings us together today. Feel the beauty of it. And let's just hug in to that best part of ourselves. Literally squeeze in a little bit between your feet. Feel a sense of tone and strength. In yoga, that seat of willpower is at Manipura chakra at the belly. Let's put our hands on our belly. Keep this squeeze like a loving hug, this magnetic attraction between your feet. And just take a nice full breath into your own internal sunshine. This awesome power, that is the energy of change itself, is really most powerful when it's connected to our hearts. Take a little fuller breath in the belly. And the classic seal of offering is called Anjali Mudra, seal of offering. We'll just bring that to our hearts to start this auspicious opportunity to celebrate this energy of growth, to fortify respect in ourselves and in our culture, in our town. Big bright breath. Exhale, release the hands, turn the palms out. Feel the earth beneath you as you reach up into sky. Let's take it slow with this first one. We'll keep the arms nice and wide. Slide the shoulder blades down. Feel that sense of connecting, that drawing in. From there, give it all back. Stretch out through your fingers, be bright. It's a discipline, it's an art, it's an opportunity, it's life. Exhale all the way forward, we touch the earth. Let's embody that offering idea. Fingertips up, slide up all the way to your knees so you can really lift your heart, reach your thighs back. That'll be an opportunity for a big breath. Exhale, turn inside. Bend your knees if you need to. Blocks could be useful here as we take a monster step back with your right foot. Spread the toes of your front foot, square the hips, pull your right hip back, left hip forward. That was wrong. Left hip back, right hip forward. Just feel this nice sense of strength. Feel the earth beneath you. What's happening with breath? Root through your back heel, slide your heart forward. Step it on back, plank. This is a great example of how we need to draw in to shine out. Squeeze in between the heels. Press your spine up towards the ceiling. Full breath. We'll get into our back bends in a minute. Let's go back to dog this time. Exhale, press back. Press your toes down, bend your knees, stick your bum up into the sky like a pup stretching in the morning. Full stretch, press into the arms. Enjoy that length in your side body. Full exhale. Inhale steps you forward, back up into lunge. Could be our trickier lunge, could be an extra step, could be grab your blocks. Take a moment, square it up. Right hip jaws back, left hip jaws forward for real this time. Slide your heart forward, open it up. Take a moment to acknowledge the start of this journey. Press down into your front foot, step it up, Uttanasana. You turn inside, you go a little humble. Cheryl's like, what the hell, Joe Miller? That was one. You gotta knock this out.
Oh, come on, Joe.
Sit down into an imaginary chair. Take your hands to your hips, straighten at your knees and your waist at the same time. Feel how your thighs can ground back into the body. You're the counter. One. Inhale. Turn your heart right back to Urdhva. Let's reach it up the sky. Draw the shoulder blades in. A little bit warmer now. Let your heart get brighter as you take in a little more sky. Feel the earth beneath your heels. Exhale all the way forward. Bend your knees a bit. Pranam. Slide your heart forward. Exhale back down. We're stepping it back. Left foot this time. Feel as if there's like a log running down the center of your mat. Squeeze into the midline. From that connection, get longer through crown and heel. Stepping it back. Plank. Full breath fills the back body. Press the floor away from you. And then a few different options here coming out of plank. If you want to work really hard, you could just lower down through a push-up, really keeping your ribs in. Or the other option would be lowering your knees. Draw the ribs in. And then best you can, keep your back steady as you lower your hands down behind your heart between your hands, rather. Let's just because we haven't gotten into shoulders yet, and this is going to be a bunch of sun salutes, please take your hands a little bit wider on the floor. So just right where you are now, just take your hands wider and forward of your mat. And then you're going to click your legs down and just let the muscles of your back lift you up. It'll be less dramatic than your regular cobra pose. But now you're up on your fingertips, and I'm just going to ask you to pull your shoulder blades down the back as if you were trying to pull yourself forward on the floor. But wait, there's more. Isometrically turn your hands away from each other like you're turning two big stuck dials. Then just take a breath into your upper back. Pull your heart longer. Place your heart down a little bit further than you picked it up. The other transition that we're going to want to be smart with is this one. As you slide your hands back underneath your shoulders, we want to be careful that we don't start to put too much stress or jerk into the low back. So one technique would be to bend your knees, pull your ribs in, and press yourself back to table, really conscious of integrating and moving from the core. That'll take you right back to dog. In dog, please find your index fingers, your big toes. Lift your sits bones, find your breath, quiet your sense organs. Big step up, left foot. Spread the toes, right hip draws back, back leg hugs in. We'll just work it for a breath. Heart slides open. Grounded down in the front foot. We step up, Uttanasana. Feel the whole earth beneath you. Once again, spread your toes. We'll just bend them a little bit this time. Slight bend in the knees. Inhale the arms up, straighten at the knees and the waist at the same time. Come up, Samastiti. Take your thighs back. Palms come together. Honor the center channel. Palms at your heart. Just take a breath. Get a little bit of vitality growing in the body. A little bit of
Two.
Good job. We're good.
We're good.
Yeah,
We're good.
You got me for 45 minutes at least.
We made sure you
gotta
can.
warm up. We gotta make sure.
Yeah.
We don't want to hurt our shoulders. We don't want to hurt our cores.
Yeah.
Right?
Right. The video will be available.
Video will be available. And you know, classes are available. Now
Classes are
we're
available.
just solid.
Yeah.
Ground your thighs back. We'll do a little more. We'll get a little more flow here. For 108, we do want to get to the place. It's going to be just practical, right? Where each pose is a breath. We're just working ourselves into body a little bit. Ground the thighs back, drop the ribs. Feel that little hug between your heels. Just notice, just drawing into the midline. You might even notice that that gives you a little tone, a little bit of support in your low back. Turn your palms out, inhale, stretch up. Once again, third Urdhva Hastasana. Turn your heart up towards the sky, root into earth, shine out. Be bigger, be brighter. Feel this offering that this sun salute is. Exhale all the way forward. Work the hamstrings a bit, press the heels back. Extra liberal pranam. Slide your hands up to knees, maybe even higher if you want. Lift your heart, stretch your arms straight, extend. Exhale all the way back down. We're stepping it back. Right foot. Feel the power of legs. Step it back, plank. Press the floor away from you. Pull the ribs in. Exhale down. Your version. We'll meet up on belly. Let's stay with Cobra as we just keep easing into spine here a little bit. Would be my suggestion. Press your index fingers down, roll your shoulders back, pull your heart forward. Bhujangasana, the serpent. Head's an extension of the spine. Exhale, lengthen out of here. Watch out for the momentum, and this shift is going to be important to keep ourselves smart and safe. Pull the ribs in, press back, downward facing dog. Full breath, whole body. Big step up, right foot. So always that front foot and lunge, that is the opportunity to draw that side hip back, pull your right hip back. Feel that as an easy springboard to bring you right back to Uttanasana. Give yourself permission to really exhale fully. A little bit of a bend in the knees, stretch at the knees and the waist at the same time, back to Samastiti. Thighs back, ribs in, palms come down. Counter!
3.
Release. I'm telling you, I'm increasing it. I just feel like the pranam is so important for the offering.
It is important.
We've got 2 days. We've got 2 days. Exhale, release your hands. This is the fast one. Exhale, release your hands. Inhale, reach it up. Big
We
bright
love
breath.
you, everybody watching.
Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, no lockdown knees. Oh, I think I'm addicted. Pranam. Slide your heart forward. Exhale all the way back inside. We are back to the left foot. Right foot. Feel the power of plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, pull your heart through. Give yourself that extra step if you need to, or stay connected to cores and move back into dog. Let dog be an opportunity to quiet mind. Clear out the heat. Left foot steps up. Root into foot. Right foot steps up. Bonus Utkatasana. Inhale all the way back up. Palms come together. Back to source. 4. Exhale. Inhale, reach it up towards sky. Find a little more upper back this time. Exhale all the way forward. Feel the hollowness in belly. Inhale, extend your heart. Exhale, we turn back inside. Left foot is stepping back. From plank, excuse me. Full bright breath. Exhale. Chaturanga, pull through cobra, or maybe even up dog if you're feeling warm enough. Exhale, take that extra step or 2 to meet up in dog. We'll give ourselves a breath here. Left foot steps up. Right foot steps up. Let's go a little more Utkatasana this time. Sink a little bit deeper. Feel the power of tailbone to heels. Rise up from the center of the earth. Samastitihi. Full breath into your back body. Exhale, release the hands. 5. Inhale, we reach it up towards sky. We draw in some of this good Surya energy, this external power. We draw it into our hearts. We shine it back out. Exhale all the way forward. Inhale, heart slides forward. Turning back inside. Left foot, right? Left foot steps back. I know, that's my job, sorry. It's not even that, it's a pretty simple flow. It's my first day, Tom. Step it on, back plank. Big full breath. Exhale, lower down, integrate the ribs, draw your heart through. What's the back bend that allows you to respect yourself and put your first desire for growth into action? Exhale, takes you back to dog. Let's give ourselves a moment there to find the breath. Left foot steps up, lunge, Uttanasana. Let the exhale really empty out compression in brain and neck. Come up, Uttanasana this time. Hands to hips, squeeze in between the heels, strong back brings you up. Let's inhale up, keep closing them off. More traditionally, right back to heart. 6. Keep it simple, or should we?
Simple, real simple.
Cool, yeah, me and Cheryl, I mean, there's lots of ways to go. We could, in terms of like, what's the place to
So
flow?
simple.
We got the simple. Smooth. Let's just take a moment here to just pause and inhale into the base of skull. And really allow your exhale to move out your back body. The thing is, we're at Willow Street Yoga, so we know as soon as your inhale is dominant, you are actually no longer possibly practicing yoga. So the breath and the mind, for these relationships of respect, right? Consciousness is required. That takes a little bit of steadiness, a little bit of clarity. Get the gifts of this fire we've been blessed with. Release your hands. Feel this respect. Draw it in as you inhale up in the sky. Draw in, offer it back out. Lift your heart, curl into your upper back. Feel the symphony of you just expressing. Exhale all the way forward. Pranam, slide your hands up, embody this idea of giving. Exhale takes you back inside. Right foot is stepping back. Left foot is stepping back. Exhale down, chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot steps up. Left foot steps up. Press down into your big toes. Reach your little toes out to the sides. Squeeze your feet in. Sink into your knees. Stretch up through your core to come back to Samastiti. Palms come together. Exhale brings you down. Pause and feel. Release the hands. Inhale, curl it back. Brighter still. Feel this relationships with legs and heart. Support and expression. Exhale all the way forward. Pranam. This time, we're gonna step it right back to dog. Inhale forward into plank. Exhale back to dog. Left foot steps forward. Right back to Uttanasana. Bend the knees, inhale, reach up through core. Palms come together. Exhale down. Release your hands. Inhale, curl back up. Lift and curl your heart back all the way forward. It is right foot. Let's do the classic A again. Step back plank. Exhale all the way through. Remember, and you don't need our permission to modify. Pull yourself through the back bend of your choice. Broaden out across your collarbones. Exhale takes you back, Adho Mukha. Big step up, right foot, left foot. Press down into earth, reach up into sky. Palms come together. Exhale down. Pause, breathe, feel. Release your hands, turn the palms. Inhale, stretch it out. Oh, and 8, you should have said we only have 100 more.
I know.
Counter.
I
know, should we go the other way? Exhale all the way forward, turn it back inside. Give it more meaning, extend from your heart. Exhale back inside. We are stepping back right foot, left foot. Let's go plank to dog this time. Exhale, dog. Step up, right foot, step up, left foot. I know it's not as satisfying if you skip the back bend, is it? We're still counting it, counter. And bend your knees. Inhale, come on out. Palms come together. We bring it back to source.
Okay.
Feel the power of gratitude. Release your hands. Inhale, turn it out. Reach up to the sky. Draw the universe into your heart. Exhale all the way forward. Pranam. Heart extends. Turn back inside. Right foot back. Left foot back. Classic vinyasa. Exhale, lower yourself down. Pull yourself through. Super strong legs. Feel your navel taking you back to dog. Right foot steps up, left foot steps up. Let's come up with straight, strong legs this time. Hands to hips, forearms overhead. The back is up for it. Palms come together. Back down to source. Feel the power of breath. Release your hands. Inhale, we shine out. Exhale, we turn inside. Inhale, it's an offering. Exhale, touch the earth. Left foot steps back. Right foot steps back. Full breath in plank. Use that breath to take you down to the earth. Back bend of your choice. Pull your heart through. Hug the elbows in. Ground down through your knees. Don't let it be jargon. Feel your low back supported as you work yourself back to your dog. Left foot steps up, right foot steps up. Uttanasana, press the heels back. Feel the power of legs squeeze in between your heels. Inhale all the way back up. Palms come together. Back to source. Exhale, release your hands. Now I'm thinking the counter was not a good idea.
Well, you know what, we're gonna do 25, and then people can look at the video. How does that sound?
Oh, well, yeah.
Or thereabouts.
Okay. I know, it'd be fun if we could see the people.
I turned, the
Oh,
heat
you
was
already
on,
did.
the heat was on. What?
We're just talking amongst ourselves now.
Yeah. 25. Yeah, I think we'll do 25, and that way, people, we're making a video.
Well, we
so
should
that
keep
if somebody
going.
wants to see it repeat, they can do that. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Allison, our member of Choose Respect from what high school?
That's the Chevy Chase High School.
Yay, the best of Chevy Chase. Is agreeing with us. Yes?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, Galileo, do you agree?
All is well.
Okay, our
Cool, all right.
volunteers agree.
Well, then I feel like then we have to, if we're just gonna do 25 today, then I feel like we got to make them more interesting.
Meaty.
Well,
Oh, I
meaty.
Oh,
We
I
have to make them
agree.
meatier, right?
I agree.
You agree, Allison's on board.
Okay, Allison knows what she's doing, so watch this.
Cool, you guys, that was our break.
Yeah, drink your water.
Step on up to the top of your mat. Give us another angle here. Stand like a mountain. So some of the opportunities, like in this practice, all this these proposes so brilliantly, give us access to the core. Ironically, so many of us, just like in a plank pose, you know, that tendency to sag, that same tendency is right here. So give yourself permission. You know, that's part of the respect, is like stepping into that place where maybe it's a little harder to like make that boundary, right? So going to that uncomfortable place is like a challenge for all of us. Give yourself permission right here, right now, to take your butt back more. Yeah, Allison, for you, bend your knees just a little bit, because that's why the knees hyperextend. This is going to give you a lifetime of happy knees. All right, I digress. Squeeze into the power of your legs, folks. That's how we get extension for our spine. Turn your palms out. Inhale, stretch out. Notice even as you take your arms up, the hips want to drip. Keep your thighs grounding back. Squeeze in between your heels. Feel how that's supporting your low back. Keep the hands a little bit wider so you can really enjoy the shoulder blades sliding down. Big bright breath. Lift your heart, curl into the upper back. Say yes. Exhale all the way forward. No lockdown knees. Pranam. Slide your hands up a little higher than you think. Lift your heart, lift your tail on that same full extension through your spine. That same bum sticking action. Exhale is taking you all the way back down. We're stepping to the back left foot. Same idea here. How do we create stability that gives us an opportunity to expand? This idea of like squeezing into a log down the center of the mat. Hug in. Feel that power. Reach your heart forward. Step it back, plank. And that's why I know you're with me on this last thing we're talking about. You wouldn't need any of us teachers here to tell you that this saggy plank is not good for your low back. Your back would tell you that right away. Feel that same idea. We just looked at it standing up. Take your butt up a little bit more towards the ceiling and pull your ribs in. Full breath. Feel how that gives you more breath in your back. Exhale, lower down. Knees can drop at any point or not. Shoulders stay lifted. Inhale, pull yourself cobra or up dog. If you're doing the up dog, you really want powerful legs to moderate the tension in low back. And then you're either going to do that table position or roll right over your feet to Adho Mukha. We're just giving ourselves a breath or two here for everybody to catch up. Big step up, left foot, spread your toes, draw the energy of your front foot up into your hip, back leg hugs in, heart extends, ground down, step it up, Uttanasana. Exhale, sink into the hips, sink a little bit deeper. Feel your big toes connected to your groins as you reach your arms up. Inhale, straighten your knees and your waist at the same time. Ground the thighs back, palms come together. Bring it right back down to source. Exhale, release your hands. So the seminal pose in yoga is called mountain. You think of a mountain, right? It's literally a part of the earth. Feel the strength of earth beneath you. Ribs to fly back. Top palms turn out. Inhale and stretch it up again. Even warmer now. Curl back. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale all the way forward. Big time pranam. Use your breath. Bend your knees so you can lift your sits bones a bit. Exhale is taking you back inside. Right foot steps back. Going to build a little twist out of this lunge. So you might want to drop your back knee down if you're feeling a little maxed out. If you're going to keep the back leg straight, or if the knee is down, the actions are going to be the same. You're going to square the hips and really press down into the big toe of your front foot. Take your left hand up to your left hip, please. And then what we're going to do is you press down into your big toe front foot. You're going to turn your heart open to the left. You can just stack your shoulders up, squeeze your back heel in. Feel your right hand reaching deep into the earth. Stretch your left arm up to reach up in the sky. Draw that earth energy and sky energy into your heart. Big full breath. Alchemy of you. Exhale, unwind, right back to lunge. Let's just take it to dog, please. Sense organs quiet, smooth exhale. Big step up, right foot. You're just, of course, going to do the version that you did on the first side. It's going to be useful here to find your big toe front foot, ground that down, feel that As you press down into the earth with your big toes, she's just gonna press right back and bring some stability in the body. Squeeze your front knee into the midline, squeeze your back heel into the midline, right hand's coming up to hip. As you're ready, twist, turn your heart up towards the sky. In yoga, twists are the energy of integration. It's putting all those qualities of earth and fire and heart into action. That allows us to create a respectful environment for ourselves and each other. Reach into earth, reach into sky. Invite it all into the miracle of your heart. Exhales, winding you back down, stepping it up, Uttanasana. Surrender. Strong legs, bend your knees if you need to. Inhales, bringing you up. Samasthiti. Notice how where we started, the hips want to slide forward. Take them back a little more than feels right. Drop your ribs. Bring it back down to source. Release your hands. Spread your toes. Feel the earth beneath you. Turn the palms. Inhale, stretching it up towards sky. Feel energy drawing into heart, curling back. Feel heart giving back. Exhale all the way back inside. It's just, it's gonna combine our extending our heart with stepping our left foot back. Look up, stepping left foot back. Let's step back, plank. Full bright breath, press the floor away from you. Play with this idea of engaging your inner thighs and sticking your butt out a little more to find support in core. And then you're gonna exhale, lower down. Jeanette, you tell me if I'm getting carried away at the meatiness, all right?
Yep.
We're gonna drop down, I like that. That's the perfect phrase though. We're gonna change up our backgrounds real quick here and make a little pillow for your head with your stacked up palms. And then our back bend here is technically a back bend, but it's really a super healthy core strengthener, sacrum stabilizer. And that is press your forehead into your hands, pull your ribs in, and press your knees down. See if it makes sense to connect your forehead pressing to your ribs lifting up, and your ribs lifting up to your knees. And if you're with me, you'll feel the core engage in kind of a specific way. And then you're gonna keep that going, except for in your right leg, which is gonna lift up. So you're pressing your forehead down to pull your ribs in, you're pressing your knee down to pull your ribs in. There's this core engagement, and now you're lifting up your right leg. Your right leg is gonna wanna bend though. So you're just not gonna worry about the altitude, you're gonna really work on extension. Lengthen out of here. Sometimes the traditional butt wiggle can be a good thing to do between sides on that one. Loosen up low back, or even just bending your knees and giving yourself a shake. Press your forehead down, pull your ribs in, anchor your right knee down, feel this engagement, don't let it be jargon. Stretch your left leg straight, lift up, feel this scissoring action you're creating by really anchoring to the right leg, lifting up your left leg, and I want you to breathe. Here at Willow Street, it's really excessive how much we ask. It actually reminds me of a story back in the nursery. Exhale, lengthen out of here. Bend your knees, give yourself a little shake. Replace your hands. And this is just a good one, even if you guys, you're in that category where you're just flopping, jumping right over your feet in up dog, give this a try. It's a nice little bit of core work. Put your shoulder blades on your back, pull your ribs in, and just press back to table, jerk free. Press it on back to dog. Down dog never felt so good. Full press, press into the knuckles of your palms down. Getting my feet wrong. All right, right foot, I believe. Step it on up through lunge. We're just coming right up to Uttanasana. Your choice. The bending the knees, we're just bringing a little less intensity into low back. So just your call on how much you work the legs to support the low back. Come on up, Samasthiti, equal standing pose. Palms come together. And you're right back to heart. 15. Use your hands. She's good with the, I just hired her, she's really good with the numbers, yeah, good with the-
We're gonna move through this one a little faster.
I would just take a little
We're
bit
gonna
of
alternate.
moments.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's lovely, yeah, that's sacrum health.
Bye.
Right. From here, round the thighs back, we'll go more classic Ashtanga here. Inhale, reach it up the sky, Urdhva Hastasana. Full inhale. Exhale takes you forward. Inhale, step the left leg back. Exhale, plank. Full breath into plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. We're gonna break it there though, and just give ourselves a couple breaths so the back folks can join us. And it is inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Full, then we're to exhale fully, and then we're gonna inhale to come out of here. Palms come together. Come on, that was under a minute.
Beautiful.
That's not our style.
Recordings will be available.
Totally free. Thighs back. Well, class is also available here at Willow Street.
And classes.
For money. Release your hands, turn the palms, say yes to it all. We reach up the sky. We feel the freedom of sky. We draw it in, we take it to earth. We extend our hearts. And pranam again. Exhale takes us inside. Right foot is stepping back. Square it off. Feel your strength. Trust in it. Activate it in plank. Press yourself into your back body. Exhale, index fingers, big toes pressing down all the way down. Inhale to the appropriate back bend for you right now. Exhale, maybe modifications, takes you back to dog. Big step up, right foot, left foot, Uttanasana. Let's do the Ustrasana, Utkatasana again. Bend your knees, hands to hips, straighten at your knees and your waist. Just reach your arms right up through the core. Temple position, prayer position. Relax the energy behind your eyes. Release your hands, turn the palms, reach up towards the sky. We drop in, we offer it, exhale all the way back down. Oh, I like the pranams. Let's keep working the pranams. It's its own thing. I'm trying. Side your heart. Lift your heart, extend. Exhale all the way back. Let's skip the lunge and step it right back to dog. Big toes press down, bend your knees, lift the sits bones. Pull yourself forward into plank. Slide your shoulders away from your ankles. Fill the back body with breath. Exhale, lower down, pull your ribs in the whole way. Land on belly, draw your heart through. Head's an extension of the spine. So when you get to the top of your back bend, lengthen through the back of your neck. Exhale is taking you back. Downward facing dog.
Could be.
Yeah.
It is. Also good. Big step up. I feel like there's a little lack of enthusiasm for the actual salutes here. A little too much focus on the numbers.
We're having fun.
All right. Step up.
Now this is really good.
Stop doing it. But as your hips strong, legs together, keep your butt. Inhale all the way up. Let's just pause here for a moment.
For number 19.
For number 19. And just get back to that. And just feel the warmth of our own vitality, our strength, that desire to support. It's literally embodied right now. And that's why we're giving ourselves this challenge, right? Is to connect this fierce, because it does take commitment. It takes tapas is what the yogis call it, like the energy of change, the heat of change. So feel not only the idea, just take a breath into the idea of respect, but what does that really, it's got a deeper personal meaning for you. Connect to what that means for you. Like, and it might be intellectual, but like there's a deeper feeling, right? With that you deserve, that is your birthright, that we all deserve. And we're here together to support that for a better place, for us, our kids, our future. Release our hands right here, right now. Inhale, stretch it up the sky. Embody that power of respect, that birthright, shine it out. Feel it in every cell. Exhale all the way forward. We offer it, big time pranam. Lift your heart, stick your bum out. Exhale, return inside. Left foot is stepping back. Ground down through your back leg. Feel the power of it, pressing into the back leg like the engine. Feel that fierceness. Bring your hands up to your front knee, maybe. Really from the back leg and grounding down. Let's give that respect, a warrior's pose. Inhale, reach it up towards the sky. Exhale, all the way back down. Step it back, plank. Full breath. Exhale. Feel that deeper dedication, lowering down. Earth has got you. Inhale, pull your heart forward. Remember, it's a fierce expression, but it's an expression of love. Exhale takes you right back. Table dog, some version, we're meeting up in dog. You're making choices that you respect yourself. See, and left foot is stepping up. Back leg super strong. Reach through the heel and press it down. A good modification here could be even just taking some of the weight off your fingertips. So really activate core in a big way. But if it's appropriate, come up to front knee. Connect tailbone into the back leg. So low back is supported. And inhale ourselves up. That fierce warrior spirit. Exhale all the way back down. Step it on up, Uttanasana. We turn inside, we relax our brains. Hands to hips. Inhales, bringing it up and through. Exhale all the way down. Pause, breathe, feel. Inhale into the base of your skull. Feel your exhale, pushing out your whole back body. Do that one more time. Inhale to the base of the skull, press down into your big toes. Exhale your whole back body. Hands, inhale. Reach it up towards the sky. Exhale all the way forward. Pranam. Slide your heart up. Exhale back down. Left foot is stepping back. That was wrong. It'll all work out in the end. Step back, plank. Press the floor away from you. Exhale, lower through, let's do the classic. Inhale, pull yourself from chaturanga into a back bend. Make your legs stronger, make your butt stronger in the back bend. Exhale, takes you back. Make the choice that's good for you, that respects you. Downward facing dog. We meet up there like old friends. Big step up, left foot. Ground down, step it up, Uttanasana. Relax your brain. How often do we get a chance for gravity to decompress the spine? Keep your legs strong, but let your head just relax. Keep the squeeze between your heels, either hands to hips or arms up. You're gonna come up with a flat back. Palms come together. All right, back to source. Get your hands, turn the palms out. We stretch it up. Let's make this one a little bit tighter. So we'll squeeze the arms in more, and you'll feel how that will give you a little bit more power and extension. Take advantage of it. Reach through that center line. We'll still turn it into a back bend though. It's a heartfelt offering today. Curl back. Exhale all the way forward. Pranam. Other than our pranam edition, we'll keep this one pretty straight ahead.
Damn it. Left foot is stepping back. That was wrong, wasn't it?
Yo-yo,
It's okay. I told you. Big time. No one's ever gonna come to my yoga studio. Take a big bright breath. Exhale, lower down.
It's for a good cause.
It's not a good cause. I'm just like saying. I have this one. Back to dog. Oh yeah, I forgot about to say that, you guys, sorry. I was working through my own stuff here for a minute. All right, left foot, don't worry, we're gonna do the next 4 rounds with just right foot, since the way it was planned the whole time. Square the hips a lot. Step it on up, Uttanasana. Let's just give ourselves this moment in this forward bend. Forward bends are really good to focus on and fall. Squeeze it in, let's do that little more leg work version. Bend your knees, big toes press. Straighten out your knees and your waist at the same time. Just bring it together. Bring it back to source. Well, I feel like since the plan changed, I feel like a greater level of meatiness. So I'm going to invite you guys to spread the toes of your left foot. Spread the toes of your left foot. I'm not sure how you do this in the chair yet. You're going to bring, once you spread the toes of your left foot, you're going to lean yourself a little bit to the left. I'm mirroring you now. And then you're going to bring your right foot up in what we call Vrikshasana, or the tree. You want to do a modification, Cheryl? Would you show them the modification?
Modification would be
But
not
you
to
can keep
bring
the
it
foot
all
on
the
the
way up,
foot,
or you could
yeah.
bring your toes to the floor and put your ankle on your heel, which would give you more stability.
Yeah, so we're pressing foot and inner thigh together, and that same pattern we looked at, that tendency for the hips to come forward. So I'm going to invite you to take your knee forward and actually take your butt back. Watch out for gripping toes. It'll have the opposite effect you're looking for. Just going to take a nice bright breath here. And then what you can do is drop it into cactus position. And that's going to get a little bit more interesting. The folks who have their leg up are going to reach their hearts forward and step their right leg back in the lunge. Folks who are not, exactly. Nice, you guys. Step it on back plank. Full breath. You're just going to do the classic vinyasa here. You're in charge. Exhale, lower down. Stay connected to ribs and legs. Inhale, pull your heart through. Exhale, make a good choice that takes you back to dog pose. We're just going to end this one a little bit different for some spinal reasons. I'm going to invite you to walk your hands back to Uttanasana. Squeeze in between your heels, and just like we've been doing, bend your knees a little extra, big toes press, straighten out your knees and the waist at the same time. And we'll just walk on up to the top of our mats. So if the counter is gone, that means we're paused, right? These are not
We're at
actually
20,
22.
so this is now 23 we're doing?
We're doing 23 now.
Right. 23,
Spread the toes of your right foot.
thank you.
A good trick here is to press your big toe down and take your little toes out to the sides. And then you can even lift up your heel and pull it back. But you're going to shift that weight over to your right foot. Another trick is to keep a steady gaze as we bring ourselves to this other half of tree pose.
And I'm bringing my heel next to my ankle. It's the same pose.
Same pose. We're squeezing in, we're drawing in all that core stuff I've been talking about. It's particularly relevant here. Your balance is feeling pretty good. Then go ahead and extend up, work it a bit. And this is the fun part. You can drop back down to cactus arms. You're going to reach your heart forward as you extend back into the lunge. Good work. Just going to give ourselves the vinyasa here. Step back plank, full breath. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, pull your heart through. Exhale, taking back, table to dog. And then just like before, we're gonna walk our hands back out of this one. Really press your heels down. Squeeze it in a little bit. Hands to hips, bend the knees. Inhale, brings you up. Step it on up.
We are now on 24.
25.
24. We're on 24.
There's video evidence. You gotta trust
Video,
her.
I
She's-
trust Allison. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's really good. I just met her, but I've seen.
I'm an AP calculus, so I know
Oh,
what I'm
she's-
doing.
Fix the calculus, Joe.
Good job.
She takes calculus. We just heard she did
Yes,
calculus.
okay, so
We're
they're
gonna
saying-
defer all math. How
Yeah.
is Jeanette the counter? How is this gonna happen?
That's right.
Good job, Allison.
Yay, Allison.
All right, well, I guess we gotta make 25 really extra good. So we'll do classic for 24 here. Thighs go back, ribs draw in. Just take a little bit of this fierceness and this desire, right? That brought us together today to draw into the opportunities of this body. Thighs go back a little more, ribs draw in. The Tibetan Buddhist breath is inhale into the base of the skull, lengthening, and exhale pushes out of your back. It's kind of a brilliant breath because it just brings awareness where we have less. Interesting, those places are where there's lots of support. I like that. As we're supporting each other right now, inhale, just gonna do the classic flow this time. Hands a little bit open, shoulder blades can really slide down, shine it out. Let your light just be offered to the world selflessly, all the way back inside. Exhale. Well, almost classic, I am adding this extra breath for the pranam. Slide the hands, heart reaches, groins move back. Exhale takes you back inside. Go left foot back. Just firm it up. Powerful legs, longer extension. Step it back, plank. Breathe into the whole back body. Exhale, lower down, ribs draw in, knees drop if they need to. Pull your heart through. Exhale all the way back. Downward facing dog. Give ourselves a couple breaths here regardless. Big step up, left foot, square it off. Draw into the midline. Press down into your front foot. Feel that support activated as you step up. Hug in, bend the knees, straighten at the knees and the waist at the same time. Stretch it up towards the sky. Bring that sky energy back to heart. So we'll end the recording with this
We're
one.
not gonna end recording because I have a few words. to
Oh, yeah,
say.
no, sorry, there.
Yeah.
This will be the last game. So
Let's
we'll
make
just-
this epic.
Yes, Allison says epic, everybody.
All right, I'm feeling some pressure now. Then, all right, well, we did our fancy, well, we could, let's make the, oh no, then we'd have to do two, all right.
No.
Okay. We can't, 26, and the math, we're all okay with this. We got it, no, we got this. Stand like a mountain, thighs back, ribs in, turn the palms out. Let's really feel that energy of respect, growing it. Inhale. Samasthiti meet. This time we're gonna exhale and we're gonna sit real deep into an imaginary chair.
This is my favorite pose.
It is a really good pose, right? So good for the spine and the legs. And the thing is, Charlotte, you know, if you master this pose, you can really save a fortune on furniture. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, totally.
I'm using
Yeah.
this for Thanksgiving.
Oh, there you go. That's
Yeah.
fantastic. Really good. Actually, it reminds me of a story back when I was a kid.
What happened?
It's my body, I can cry if I want to. Exhale all the way, straighten your legs, press your thighs back. It's such a healthy shift that you just did. Well, all that good firing of the quads, now you're pressing back in the hamstrings, the counter muscles. Full pranam, really feel it. Hands up to knees, maybe even higher. Inhale, extend your heart, round the thighs back. Exhale, brings you back in. We're stepping back with the right foot. All right, well, Allison said epic. So I should have said you might want to have a block close by for this one. Roll, before we get there, we're gonna roll your back heel in. You're gonna bring your left forearm to your thigh and your right hand to your hip. You're gonna turn yourself open to the right in what pose we call Parsvottanasana. Yeah. Press down into your back foot, turn your heart open more. We're gonna extend the arm just for a breath, but then we're gonna reach that arm up, take that hand down,
You're gonna take a little step off your back foot and shift yourself up into what we call balancing half moon. Looking for your hand underneath your shoulder. More smooth, bright breath here. Reach back through your heel, and then you're gonna spin yourself back into a lunge to land. Nicely done. Step it back plank. Press the floor away from you. Feel the power of your back body as you exhale, lower down. Last back bend of this little sequence. So make cat, really draw your heart through, super strong legs. Exhale takes you all the way back. Smooth, full breath. Give everybody know this is a really good place to let the sense organs quiet a little bit. Let everybody catch up. And big step up right foot. Back heel rolls in. Left hand is going to hip. And then you don't necessarily need to, but for a lot of us, it's just going to be helpful to kind of get up out of here a little bit. With the forearm and set the thighs. From there, Parsvakonasana. Roll yourself more open. Top hand goes up. Then we're going to go deeper into the front knee. You can also drop that hand to your hip if you want. Bump your hip up and take a little step up. It's a big leap of faith. Step it up, Ardha Chandrasana. Reach, spread the toe, little toe side of your uplifted foot. Turn your heart up towards the sky. Exhale, spin yourself back into lunge. Find your breath. Ground down, step it up. Super epic. Press big toes down, little toes out to the sides. Sink into your heels, go super deep, Utkatasana, fierce pose. Feel the power of your thighs. Inhales, bring you all the way up. Round the thighs back. Draw the energy of sky into your heart. Take a moment to acknowledge this expression of love, this choice to come together, to grow together. All these different expressions of community. I'm giving it to Cheryl. Thanks so much.
Oh, namaste, namaste, namaste. Thank you, everybody. So we did 25 poses in an hour. Is that right?
Roughly, yeah.
Roughly, yeah. So 108 would take us pretty much into tomorrow. So what we're going to invite you to do is take a look at this video. The magnificent Joe Miller, let's give him a hand. He is the owner of Willow Street. He was my teacher in teacher training. He is fabulous. Let us give Allison a hand. Let's give Leo a hand. Stick with it. Thank you so much. When I open and close my classes here at Willow Street, I always do the same thing. This is, I read a lot of Native American poetry and literature, and I just love this. And I think it speaks to how we all feel about choosing respect and helping one another. And this is the way it goes. You're going to mirror me. You're going to bring your right palm to your heart. And what this signifies in some Native American tribes is bringing compassion to your heart. And it's compassion for yourself and for anybody who needs it right now. And there are a whole lot of people. Bring your left hand on top of your right. And these two hands together against your heart are adding warmth. And that warmth is melting anything icy or cold that might have settled around your heart that you don't need anymore. Press in. And now bring both palms together in Anjali Mudra at heart center. And we'll close our practice as we opened it with a sound of Om. Breathe in. Om. And bow into your heart. And lift your head and open your eyes. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in each one of you, and we so thank you for supporting Breathe In, Speak Out, Montgomery County, and Choose Respect for students like Allison, who have been so active in this wonderful, wonderful program, and volunteers like Tonda Leo who are working with us. Thank you, and if you want to continue this tomorrow, we're going to be on again at 11 o'clock. And when Smita introduced us, she did give you information about Breathe In, Speak Out, and also all the other activities that are going to take place during October, Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Thank you all for coming. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good job, Michelle.